Welcome back to No Substitutes, where I interview my favorite people and talk about the ingredients that make up who they are. And today I have a very special guest. I've actually known her for quite a while. I'll talk about how we met later, but I've known her for quite some years.
Dan, quiet.
Please welcome Paige Norcutt.
Round of applause. I was like, whoa, live audience? Wasn't expecting.
No Substitutes is recorded for a live audience. Shh, talk.
And two little dicks.
And
Come
two
here.
little wieners.
Come here.
So we know each other from way back when did I meet you? Were you 17, 18?
Yeah, I think I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dated your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a high school teen boyfriend.
Yeah,
type
you guys were like
situation,
high school
so.
sweethearts for quite some years.
I think what it wasn't even meant that I was supposed to be with him. I was supposed to meet you.
That's what I think. I was like, because you guys broke up, I even told him, I was like, I like Paige. I'm going to still hang out with her. And now I probably talk to you more than any of our family on that side. How was the drive over?
It was good.
Yeah.
I actually...
Did you move to Malibu?
Yeah.
You
I
did.
moved to Pacific Palisades. So...
God. That's bougie.
I know, when they gave me the call time, I was like, if anyone needs to just trade time, like, I totally can. I could come when there's no traffic. But it actually wasn't bad, because I had a meeting in West Hollywood. So I was
perfect.
15 minutes from here.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was nice.
Nice. Are you still doing, what are you doing now for work?
I am creative directing for Nathan's company, Turn. And
Nice.
Nathan is my boyfriend. So his company, Turn, it's like a disposable pen company. They have like a pod pack. Looks like AirPods. Pretty cool. But I do like the video, photo shoot, like directing stuff.
Can you travel with those?
Yes. Oh, yes. A lot. No, it's not like, oh yeah, like
I don't know what you're allowed to travel with anymore.
I've
when it comes to weed.
I mean,
yeah,
it's fine. I put it like in the little TSA tray and then like just watch it go through, and they like don't say anything. Take it to the little bathroom. Smuggle it. No, I don't really care. But if you ever want to, just put it in your makeup bag.
Oh, that's nice. Right? They're like, that's probably something. Yeah. Oh, nice. Are you still doing Moody?
Yes, I'm still doing Moody. I'm doing it in stores now, so I'm not doing as much.
I saw the summer market stuff.
Oh yeah,
so
that was like a pop-up.
Oh, okay.
But like, instead of selling direct to consumer, like I'm selling to stores, like retail. So then they sell.
Oh, that's dope.
Stores. Yeah,
nice.
I was like, this is way better, because I was so busy doing the other stuff that I was like slacking with. Bro, calm down. You could unhook the beast if you need to. This is Todd.
This is Todd.
Child.
Dan's here too.
He has a lot to say.
This is his podcast, actually.
But yeah, so it helped a lot, because going straight into retail now, it like takes away that stress that I was having of also marketing and like doing the creative stuff for my own company. Yeah. So it's kind of a cool thing to try out this year. And when they were like, oh, the first sale into a store, I was like, really? Yeah. That's so weird. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that's
a big move.
Yeah.
I was proud. Yay. Yay. Can't wait to see Moody on Melrose and Rodeo Drive.
You just get stolen out the windows anyways.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Joke.
I feel like it's like people steal like super bougie stuff that but like no one's gonna steal like aloe or like Moody, because
that's
it's like
moms. Like, you don't imagine it, and it's like then they like put it in their
unless there's some like
weirdo
moms out there that can't afford. But I'm like, aloe's not that expensive.
Yeah. I mean, for what it is, when you know the price that it actually costs to make.
Yeah.
Like, those leggings are $7 and you're selling them for like $90.
Yeah.
And you can't even work out in them because they don't stay up.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Who do you like more, Lulu or aloe?
I aesthetically like the look of aloe. It's cuter. Yeah. Or more like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, go to the airport, or like lounge around. Yeah. But I work out in like all aloe. I mean, sorry.
Lulu.
I work out in like all Lulu.
Same.
Like all
Once I discovered their shorts, it's like all I wear to box with Eddie now.
Oh yeah.
Because those are like, especially this time of the year, like once it starts getting hotter, I'm like, I can't wear leggings. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to learn how to defend myself.
Yeah. That's always fun.
Ooh. If you were to design an outfit inspired by your favorite dish, what would that look like?
My favorite dish is ice cream and warm chocolate vanilla cookies. Does that count as a dish?
I don't think so, but okay.
My favorite. I'm like, what's my favorite food?
That's your favorite dessert.
Ice cream. My favorite like meal, I would say, honestly, is like I love yellow curry. I feel like
yellow curry is
never
delicious.
and I feel like it would make me want to make like some sort of like beach cover up, like flowy, like sheer yellow for
Thailand.
Yeah, like something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what probably I would make out of it.
I did not know Dan was gonna be the more mellow one.
Yeah,
when you got him,
baby man.
Yeah,
he was just psycho as a puppy, but
I know that's why I was like, I thought Todd was gonna be, like zen out, but he's like more
ADHD.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They had to give me like doggy Xanax for him because he would get so crazy. He would bark like crazy when we'd leave.
I want to try some doggy Xanax.
But he would bark like crazy when we'd leave, and to the point where like we just felt bad for him. Like we're like, dude. Or if someone would like watch him, they were like, he was just like stressed the whole time. So they were like, give him half, and I literally gave him a quarter of it. Like it worked well. And it was only like we were leaving for like I was gonna be gone for like 5 hours. And yeah, after I only had to do it like 3 times, and he was super zen, and I almost felt like it made him relax during those moments where now he's literally like, oh, I could be chill. I don't have to bark the whole time. They're gonna come back. They're
gonna come back.
But so it works. I still have the one prescription they gave me like 8 months ago.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for kisses. Yes. The golden child. The golden wiener and the golden rod. Todd the golden rod. Oh. Who are some of your fashion influences?
I feel like I loved. Damn, that's a hard question. Because I feel like there's not like one person. I don't really have like influencer type of people that I'm like, oh my God, I love this person, like for specific reasons or styles. I feel like more of like the New York City street style vibe. Yeah. But then I also love like classy, like business casual, but made it into like, I don't know how to explain it. That might be the Capricorn in me because I don't wear it, but I see girls wearing it. I'm like, damn, like you look like you have your shit together. And then I'm like in oversized baggy jeans and like a baby t-shirt.
You know, I'm not like I don't really know her what she does besides be Hailey Bieber, but I feel like Hailey Bieber
like
is
scene girl.
Yeah, I like her aesthetic.
Same.
Yeah, but that's what I think of when you said New York street fashion.
Yeah. Like simple but escalated.
Hello, handsome. What's the biggest lesson you learned from the fashion industry, especially with creating Moody Lounge?
Trust your gut.
Yeah.
Because I got fucked over by so many like suppliers. But it wasn't even like I went off on my own to find these people. It was like references. Yeah. And it's not that person's fault. Like they did a good job for this other person and like other people they know. But then me and my friend, Sean, he kind of like fucked both of us over. But like everyone else, like he's made all these big companies, and it was like through a brand mentorship class. And he like, I've spent and wasted so much time and money, like almost a year basically, of like getting samples back. And it's just like looking shitty and like taking so long, going MIA, not paying. Yeah. I sent him like a box where this is going to sound shady. People are going to be like, why would you send a box of your clothes to a guy in like Pakistan? But hear me out. Yeah. They do it. Like the brand mentorship class, they're like, yeah, we send them like fabrics that we like, t-shirt styles and like everything, and he'll just mimic them and like send them back. So it was like working for other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sent him aloe sweats, like some like t-shirts that I really like the fit of, or like certain things where I like the material, just to like show him like, no, this, it's hard when they're not next to you or like in LA and you can go down to the never sent it back. I never got my last round of samples. Like I spent so much money, all this stuff. I was pissed. I literally said that. I was like, F you. And then I got a response because he got really mad. But I just was like, for real though. Like,
yeah.
But my girl I found after that, I was literally like, I could kiss you.
Yeah.
She's like, amazing. I'll ask her about something and she's like, I'll send you sample swatches. She's in China. I'll get them in 2 days. I'm like, I would forget to even reply to someone in 2 days. And you just sent me sample swatches from China.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was like night and day difference.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You live and you learn.
Yeah. So I honestly, if I had to like go to a new supplier, I don't think I would be able to because I'd just be scared.
Yeah.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah. You're learning. Yeah. I feel like Moody's at a great place right now.
I feel like it's kind of almost like it made like the next step. And I was super excited. And then it's like you think, oh, that's easier. Like she's doing stuff. But I'm like, damn, I still have to go through making all these new samples again for the next like round of stuff. And you forget like how long everything takes. And then by the time I get it, I'm like, I don't even like this anymore.
Yeah.
But do I want to go through that again? So
yeah, I'd be too frustrated. I feel like my patience would not work. Yeah. What's a fashion trend that you don't like?
Okay. Those shoes that look like camel toes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like those.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about. I was like, so you want to look like you have hoofs?
Yeah. Hoofs? What makes you look at them and say, I'm going to wear those with these
I feel like a pony.
Yes.
I feel like a deer frolicking in the forest with my camel toe shoes.
I hate camel toes. And then, well, those two. Sometimes I see girls too, and I'm like, you're like underwear. Like if you need to, just put some on. You see it, like it's like a self-aware thing. I feel like
curtains. You see,
just showing everything.
You're like, whoa.
But other than camel toe shoes, I would have to say, like, I feel like there's a fine line, and I feel like it's different if it's like red carpet and stuff. But there's a fine line of like how baggy something can be.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I actually really like seeing weird shit. Like it makes me like I wouldn't wear that, but I'm like
stuff.
That is dope.
Yeah. It's art. Some of it, it's like it's art pieces.
Yeah.
Like you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna go Air One in that, but kudos to you for rocking it on the runway.
Like some people, it's just like their personality and they wear it. Something that like I could put on and look stupid, but the same thing on them, like it just like they make it look cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get that.
But other like, I don't feel like I really know like what kind of, I feel like there's a lot of mainstream fashion trends that I'm like, like that's been around for a while and like resurfacing type of stuff. But I don't know. I kind of like where design and fashion and stuff is going.
Yeah. What about like, what's the new one? Because everyone was posting like clean girl aesthetic is out, mob wife.
Mob wife. So I kind of was like, cool, messy hair. Like I love it.
Yeah.
It was cool. I think that.
Big ass fur coat.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. Because I felt like I always end up looking like a mob wife by the end of the night because my mascara starts to like droop and my hair gets all crazy. I'm like, all right.
You're like, cool.
Now I don't look crazy. I just look like a mob wife.
I'm just a mob wife.
Yeah, but that was a very short-lived trend, I feel like.
Yeah.
Also.
Or it only works if you actually live on the East Coast. Because it's like history.
Also, bleached eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I'm like, I tint mine. Because I'm like, I don't want them to be light.
When I dye my hair,
girls,
yeah, same.
Get like blonde. I'm like, no, it looks weird. But again, fashion's this like weird line between just fashion and art.
Yeah.
And some people, need it to be, they do want to make you feel things. They want to make you feel uncomfortable or express themselves.
Or they just feel confident.
Or they like it.
That's why sometimes it's so hard to hate on certain fashion trends because it's like, I
like, that's not for me, but that's cool. Like, she's pulling it off.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Or like when people like have really short bangs, I'm like, no.
Like I did that on accident when I was in kindergarten. But
like, what are you doing?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But again,
to each their own.
To each their own.
I'm sure people sometimes look at me and are like, what is this girl wearing? I wore a shirt that said, I need Jesus, cross out penis, for Coachella. It was Doja Cat merch, but I'm sure there was like 90% of people like, why would she wear that?
Right.
You know?
Why would she wear that?
And I was like, I have the perfect shirt.
I have Larry David slides.
Yes.
I wear those every time I wear those to the airport. People always, I'm like TSA's new bestie.
They remember you before looking up.
Yeah, pretty much like everyone at Burbank Airport now.
That's so funny. Larry's here. You're
Larry
like,
David slides.
Not my name.
Where did Dan go? Okay. What was your school lunch like growing up? You're from Riverside, right?
I'm from like Temecula. Well, okay. I always say Temecula, but like Lake Elsinore.
Yeah.
So
proper.
Temecula. And then they're like 951. I'm like,
damn, shot me.
Blew it. So my mom used to make us lunches and like write notes. Like, and that was when I was in elementary school. And it was so cute. Like I do that now. I'll make Nathan lunches. And I'll write him a note, and it will be a pun of like the food.
Oh my god, I love that.
I don't know. It's just like something that I always thought was cute. Like she was the mom that does like the dinosaur cutout sandwiches and like all that. But after that, it was like because my parents got divorced when I was going into middle school.
Oh, okay.
So like I would just like buy lunch at school sometimes or like bring snacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved goldfish, so I'd just bring goldfish with me sometimes.
Just goldfish diet?
Get like when it was like pizza day, get pizza and like a clear Gatorade. That was my favorite. But
very SoCal.
Yeah.
That sounds like SoCal lunch.
Yeah.
Sure. And Humboldt, it was like quinoa and like our school lunches.
That's so funny.
It was,
I don't even think I have had quinoa until I was like in high school. That's awesome.
I'm not a fan of it. I never liked it. Never learned to like it.
The little balls in your mouth.
Yeah, like it's a texture thing. It's the same. Because I don't like polenta either, so I know it's a texture thing. It's like food that feels like throw up.
Yeah.
I don't really like it.
That doesn't.
Oh my god, now you have both of them.
Needy.
I can't. They're too cute.
We're interviewing you now.
I know. I'm like, this is so intense. Who are some people that have helped you grow?
Everyone, I think, whether it was like for a good reason or a bad reason. Like if it was a bad reason, like you end up helping yourself grow through it. Mm-hmm. But I'd say like my sisters for sure. Mm-hmm. Like hands down. My best friend Zoe, whenever I think I'm like, I don't know, she's just like very real. And it's just like, it makes you want to be like you. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Yeah. And just like there and like a good friend. I have like a big family of girls. And I think just like growing up around that in general, just like how to like respect yourself and respect others and just like be like gentle, be sweet, like stand up for yourself. Yeah. Nathan, a lot. I'd say especially, and this is like the double Capricorn. Capricorns. Back like after COVID, like into like work. Yeah. Because just both of like the jobs that I was doing like stopped during COVID and just like refinding something and like not giving up. Mm-hmm. And not caring like about things that like we shouldn't care about. Mm-hmm. Like all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my mom. Yeah. Everyone. I just, a lot of my dogs helped me learn how to grow. They've given me confidence. to leave the house and not get social anxiety outside.
Oh my God.
Unless I'm high with them too, because then I'm like, why is everyone staring at me? But they're staring at my dogs. But
right. They're all
paranoid.
like, she's got 2 wieners.
And then I'm like, they're gonna steal my dogs. And then I'm like,
oh my God, it's scary. They're little. No one's gonna try to steal Arrow. Arrow's too batshit for anyone. They're like, he's cute, but
they're gonna bring him back.
yeah, pretty. He'd be like,
he'd stole your dog earlier,
but he was really annoying. So here you go.
That'd be them though too. They'd be like, they were super sweet until they were just like made me carry them everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, I remember when you first got Todd. That's crazy. It was 2021 or 2022.
He was like the size of that sage.
Yeah, he was so little.
I don't know.
2022. No, because that's when I lived in LA.
Yes. Yeah. You were just moving to LA.
Uh-huh.
That was fun.
Are there any foods you disliked as a child but enjoy now?
Oh yeah. Tomatoes. Olives, but I still don't really like them, but like I can have black olives now. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a salad, I'm okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was vegetarian for 7 years and then I now am like a full carnivore. Like I want steak. Like at dinner, like I was like, I need a steak. So I guess like meat, tequila. I'm just kidding. I don't hate it when I was 5,
but once I got to 25, I was all about it.
No, I've never really been very picky. Sushi, I think, was like a slow one for me to like pick up when I was little. Like I would get like a California roll, and I thought I like loved sushi.
I thought I like loved
now I'm like I can like have anything.
My mom still won't eat sushi.
Really? Mm-hmm. She's missing out.
She's dating someone though who's like helps her branch out, which I really like. So we'll see. Maybe he'll get her eat sushi.
Yeah. Tell him this is my goal for you.
Yeah.
Sushi. What? Do you want Lumina?
Oh, hello. No, he wants to be in the center.
Is this allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we're not in a real kitchen where this is. Again,
we don't even eat at this table. So this table has just been sitting here.
They're not going to take your food handler's license away. It's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog. Exactly. What is the most important thing to you right now in your life?
My family, for sure. I feel like growing up, there was so much like love. And then I'd say like middle school, high school, there was like this weird time, like after my parents split, where I felt like family just got weird. And then I kind of just would like do my own thing, not really feel like I'd go to like a lot of family stuff.
Yeah.
But I was always close with like my sisters and my parents. But I think as I've gotten older, it's like remembering like they're your people. Like friends like it's very rare to have a friend through, honestly, I'd say like passing like 3 years. I feel like once you pass like a certain point, it's like, okay, you're going to be in my life. But like your family, like you made it through. Yeah.
You made it to this point. Are we going to get serious or do I have to?
Do I post you now? Or
do I? Yeah. Are we going to?
Are we
going on vacation together?
But yeah, I think like family for sure. And like definitely speaking my mind. Like even if there are things where I used to feel like it'd be rude if I would say something that is just like, even just saying no, like, no, I don't want that or like whatnot. But literally just saying what's on my mind and like what I need and like how I feel rather than I'd say like, I guess it'd be like people pleasing. Yeah. Just kind of going along with things.
Yeah. So I've seen you grow out of that a lot more. So proud of you. What is a life event that shaped you?
Okay, this one I thought about because I was like, what one? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about how like each time you go through something, you're a different person. Whether it's like, honestly, whether you're a better person or get stuck in like a rut, it's going to shape you one way or another each time.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking of like the marble like statues and like it's just like a rectangle. It's like nothing. And then as they like chip away, it like
becomes this beautiful
something.
sculpture.
Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't. Like it can continue chipping away. Some people like don't grow out of things, but like each different chip is like turning you into someone new.
Yeah.
So I think like there isn't
like that analogy.
Yeah, there's like not one thing that I feel like has made me who I am, but I think there's that like turning point of like hardships that you just like grow differently through it.
Yeah.
Where you're like, instead of constantly being like, why me? Like, this is so depressing, like pulling yourself out of that mindset and like growing from it. So it could even be like, let's say it's the smallest thing you've been through, where it's that, but that's the one where you're just like, no, like I've had enough. It doesn't even need to be like the most traumatic but I think that like my turning point with that would be if it was like one thing I had to pick, I think honestly, and this is so dumb, but like moving to LA. Like it wasn't hard. It wasn't like a hard thing.
That was a big change.
Yeah. Like I didn't know anybody. And then I was
you did it on your own.
Yeah. Like with myself, like kind of just got into a relationship. I never had lived with even like a man, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just so many changes that happened at once. And then I started realizing like all of the negative traits and like hate and like hurt I was like holding on to from the area I was in. And like realizing like, damn, like this person actually is not good to be in my life. Like people from where I moved from.
Yeah.
Certain people, not everyone obviously, but and just like being like that outside perspective looking in. And I'd say I went through like a very sad like depression. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, why am I going to waste any time or any days like feeling like shit and being negative? And life is already so short.
Yeah.
So I'd say like literally after moving here and just getting that like outside perspective on like what my life was like and having that uncomfortable, like I'd say like a year of growth. I think as simple as moving. And there's so many other like traumatic things I've been through that's
how I felt when I moved out of Humboldt. It's like when you move out of a place that you almost feel like you not only outgrew, but you just don't see any other benefits of staying there. When you finally make that jump, it's like it can be scary, but the scariest decisions are usually what lead to the most beautiful moments.
Yeah.
And the loss is worth it, and the grieving is worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, when a loss is worth it, like of a person in your life, and I'm not talking about like death, obviously, but like a loss of just like a friendship or something. If you feel like when you feel lighter after it, it's like, damn, like I thought this person was always going to be in my life, and now I feel like less anxiety. It's like a weird feeling. But it's like a good feeling, but it's like a shitty feeling at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. And you wonder how many moments were genuine with that person.
Yeah. It's almost like you see things where you knew it was like, there are always some things where you know in your heart.
Yeah.
And you just don't speak on it because you're like, I wasn't in the place of standing up for myself.
Yeah.
And like,
or sometimes it's even easier to make excuses for people and be like, well, they're going through this or that. But that's also not on you. Yeah. So if they don't know how to handle their shit, that's not on you.
Or you'll tell someone like what like had happened, and then they'll be like, that is not fucking okay. And you're like, oh, I know, I thought it was. And they're like, that is not okay. And so.
Yeah. I know that. Get that feeling. Oh, I like this one. What's something that you are deserving of?
Happiness and money.
Yeah. Capricorn shit.
For sure. I'd say, honestly, though, like, besides those two things, I think, like, my own family. Like, not right now. For sure. Yeah. I'm 25. Like,
like, have your own kids.
But, like, my own family, I feel like I'm deserving of, like, feeling that place of, I feel like my young adult years, like, I didn't get, like, how my sisters did. Because I'm so much younger. So, like, I was living with just my dad. Like, wasn't a full house where I have three sisters and my mom. So it was, like, a full house to, like, just us two. Yeah. When they split. And I don't know. I always am, like, so excited for, like, the future of having like a full house again.
Yeah.
I don't know, creating like a safe place and just like the love and all that.
No, I get that.
One day.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. We're trying to not get pregnant right now.
Oh, okay.
So that would be
you just got 2 wieners.
Yes. So just keep getting more dogs. It's full of love.
There you go. Full house full of dachshunds.
Yes.
Okay, come here. I just keep picking him up from that.
He lets it happen too.
He's like, okay. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give yourself after you just graduated high school? Break up with my cousin.
Don't date your cousin.
Don't date me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, you guys are sweet.
Yeah, I just feel like
you guys were just kids.
There was it was just the area we were in. Like,
and that
it's crazy to me because, like, this is obviously it's your cousin, but I feel like at such a young age, like the amount of trauma I went through in one thing, like, I feel like it hit almost every mark of like negative relationships to where when I started dating Nathan, I felt like it wasn't normal. I was
right. You're like,
you're not texting me 1,000 times in a row until I can't use my phone because you don't know where I am. Like,
right.
That kind of stuff where it's like, it felt like I kind of gave up again, like part of my childhood of that time, like looking back at it, like there's good memories, but it was like, and it was all the right reasons. It's where I was in that time of my life. But looking back at it, I'm like, why did I allow like such a young version of myself to go through?
We all do,
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah,
especially when you're that age, you know, and you're impressionable and you just want love.
Yeah,
you don't know what that looks like sometimes. Yeah. But if you could eliminate one food from the world, what would it be?
Veal. How are you gonna eat a baby cow? That's sad. The first time I ate veal.
Was it on accident?
Yeah, well, for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, no. He was like, try this, but like didn't say what it was. And I like ate it and he was like, you like it? I was like, yeah. And he starts laughing and I was like, what? He was like, that was baby cow. I started crying.
Nathan.
Messed up.
That's rude. That's so rude.
It's even more rude that it's good.
You're like, no, I loved it. So if it could not be a food, I won't ever have to dream about it.
Kill the baby cows. Let them live their life in a free reign.
Yeah, just kill the heifers. What's an unpopular food opinion you have?
I do not like ramen.
What?
I don't like it. Like, I feel like every time I eat it, it's so heavy. It hurts my stomach. It's just like pho all day. But ramen, like, I do not like ramen. Like, I can't go eat ramen.
We're done here.
I'll miss traffic. I'm just kidding.
You don't like ramen?
And that's like one of the only, like, it's kind of weird because I like Italian food a lot too. But like, I'm not.
You're not a noodle? You're not a nooder? You don't like nudes?
Nudes.
You don't like nudes? Is that what you're saying?
I don't like nudes. No, I just feel like they're like really heavy meals. Like, I don't want to go have.
Yeah.
I don't like ramen. Like, I'll never be like, let's get ramen. Or if you ask me to get ramen, I'll probably go with you. But
you're like, I'll get just some broth.
Yeah.
I'll just get some broth. Nothing else. Okay. Do we have any fan questions?
We do have a couple producer questions.
Oh, producer questions.
You know, I like to think of this podcast as a safe place, but for my own sanity, when you said you don't like ramen, you're talking about like cup of noodles ramen, right?
No, I'm talking about like.
I'm like, if she lives in LA, I'm like, if she lives in LA.
Noodle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can eat cup of noodles, but you can't eat.
Have you ever been to like a ramen restaurant and they put like an egg in it and like it's like creamy and it's like the throw up texture of like the egg and like I don't like it. I can't eat it.
And it's just get without egg.
You're very brave. And we like that. We appreciate that on this podcast.
Yes.
Can I just say one thing? I'm actually with you on that. It's a bit much.
I didn't see that coming.
There you go.
Also, No Substitutes is hiring producers. So
Yeah.
if anyone out there is listening is looking for a job.
Todd and Dan don't like ramen either, so technically it's 4 against 2.
Okay.
Todd and Dan would
you know what,
probably
they get a
shit
pass.
everywhere if they ate ramen.
Exactly.
They would explode. Their tiny little dachshund tummies.
You also mentioned that your mom used to like write you notes in your lunch. Do you remember like anything that she used to write you?
She would put XOXO like at the end of them all, so I got actually it tattooed.
Oh, that's amazing.
But no, I don't remember what they said. I've left a lot of that out. I'm just kidding.
It's probably nice.
It's cute. Even when she sends me, like, she lives in Utah now, so when she sends me packages, like, there's always a note. Like,
Aww.
they stayed at my house, her and my stepdad, and I didn't even find it until a week later because she put it in a drawer, just like a long handwritten note. She's very, like, sentimental.
That's so nice.
Okay.
Todd?
We do have a question from Chris Martz 20, and maybe both of you can answer this. What are 3 things you can't live without?
Can both of my dogs count as one thing, or is that 2 things?
Yeah, we can count that as one.
Yeah,
My dogs, skincare routine,
skincare.
and cold brew.
Okay, no.
That's like my mornings.
I can't decide between. Oh God, 3 things I couldn't live without. That's too much. My dog,
You're like,
the ocean, the beach, and movies.
Movies.
Yeah.
So if you were gonna move to another state, does it have to have a beach?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in California. I can't live
love
not
it.
near the water.
Okay.
It's like instant serotonin.
Yeah, or I would live somewhere inland, but it still have to be California.
Todd, come here.
Okay, so maybe one last question to wrap up the show. Every time, like, fashion is, like, part of the subject of a TV show, they make it seem, like, so cutthroat.
Right.
And, like, you can't trust anyone. There's no friends in it because, you know, it's like everyone just wants to one-up each other.
Yeah.
Did
Do
you
you
watch
think that
Devil
that's,
Wears
like, a
Prada?
realistic, is that realistic to you?
Representation?
Or do you have friends that you can trust, do you think, that you made in fashion?
I feel like
friends?
LA.
I feel like that's the question.
I feel like
He's
LA,
assuming I have so many friends.
I feel like LA can be a hit or miss with that because honestly, that's the only thing I think has been somewhat cool with like the influencer world. I feel like people will try to connect and like try to collab on certain projects, but high up fashion, I'm sure that's you're just dealing with a bunch of people that don't speak English.
Yeah.
Like you're dealing with like very snobby Italian and French designers, and if you're not like stick skinny, you're out of here.
I definitely feel like it's hard to like trust people anyways in the industry.
Yeah,
But once I moved to LA, I felt like going out, it's more networking. And
Oh,
meeting
it
people.
is.
And it's like, I know this guy for you. Like they'll tell you like they have someone for you. And then it's like vice versa, like, oh, I have someone for you.
Yeah.
It's so networking because everyone is working. We're in Orange County. I feel like it was so opposite. Like people wouldn't even like acknowledge you're doing something because they're not like doing really anything.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Very much like gatekeeping type of situations.
Yeah, I get that.
Then if they came here with what they're doing, like everyone's doing it. Like it's not a secret.
Where can everyone find you?
Oh, I was like, plug ourselves.
She got real scared.
No, I was just like, I was like, I don't know what I thought. I was like, are we talking too much? Like,
plug it
I
up.
thought it's plug. Yeah.
Oh my
god. Well, I don't know. I don't really do like, not really like an influencer. So,
but people can find your
follow my
stuff.
Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just Paige_Norcutt. And then my TikTok is also Paige Norcutt. And if you go on Reddit, someone has made something on my feet before, but.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Like and subscribe.
I'm just kidding. And you guys can all find me at Lumi Ray. Well, at Lumi Ray _Ray on. No, I don't know what my. Just Google me. I'm tired.
You're like, turn your parental guidance off and Google me.
Yeah, just Google me. You'll find all my socials, Lumi Ray. So
You're proud.
thank you.